Okay. I want to welcome everyone to the Commodore Stockton and Gene Parker OST parent meeting. Thank you for coming.
歡迎大家今晚嚟到呢一個 Commodore Stockton 同埋 Gene Parker 嘅課外計劃嘅會議。
Our agenda for today. So we're going to be going over welcome introductions. I'll talk about what our break schedules look like, give some school updates, and then at the end of the meeting, you'll have time for question and answer.
今晚會議嘅流程會係包括歡迎，然後簡介，然後講下放假時候嘅時間表，仲有校內消息嘅最新資料，然後我哋會有答問嘅時間。
So first introductions, my name is Jenny Yu and I'm the principal.
咁首先係自我嘅簡介，我嘅名叫 Jenny Yu， 你可以叫我余校長。
I'm in charge of two schools. The first one is Commodore Stockton Early Education School. We have 4 preschool classrooms there, 1 TK classroom, and 7 OST after-school classrooms.
咁我係負責2間嘅學校，第一間係 Commodore Stockton 早期教育學校，裏頭係包括有4個學前班嘅班房，1個過渡性幼兒園嘅班房，同埋7個嘅課外計劃嘅班房。
And then over at Gene Parker, I also oversee the Gene Parker OST program, and there we have 4 OST classrooms.
我亦都監督喺 Gene Parker 嘅課外計劃嘅，咁所以嗰度咧就有4個課外計劃嘅班房，即係課後班嘅班房。
I'm excited to introduce some new OST teachers at Commodore Stockton. So in room 22, we have Miss Brown. In room A, we have Miss Laura. And in room B, we have Miss Camila.
咁我好高興，我哋想介紹俾你聽，我哋 Commodore Stockton 呢一個課外計劃咧，係有幾個嘅老師。咁響22號班房係有 Miss Brown。A 號嘅班房係有 Miss Laura，B 號嘅班房係有 Miss Camila。
We're very excited that with these new OST teachers, that mean that we are fully staffed. And so we have teachers in all the classrooms.
咁有呢啲新嘅老師加盟嘅時候，即是話咧，我哋已經有晒我哋所需要嘅教職員，咁所以我哋每一個班房都係有老師嚟到看管嘅。
Okay, next we're going to move on to our break schedules.
而家咧，我哋就會講我哋放假時候嘅時間表。
So for the OST program, we are open during fall break on Monday, November 20th and Tuesday, November 21st.
咁呢一個課外計劃即係 OST 啦，我哋響呢一個秋季放假嘅假期當中咧嘅星期1同埋星期2，即是11月20號同埋21號都係開放嘅。
We are also open during spring break from Monday, April 8th to Friday, April 12th.
咁響春假嘅假期當中，由4月8號至到4月12號，即是星期1到星期5咧，我哋亦都係開放嘅。
And then the last day of school is June 4th. Our summer session begins the very next day on June 5th for the entire summer.
咁學年最後一日咧係6月4號，而響6月5號咧，我哋夏季就已經係開放嘅頭一日㗎啦。
So all these dates that I mentioned, OST is open for full time, and so the students do have a place to go to.
所以頭先以上所講所有嘅日期咧，我哋係全日開放，所以咧你嘅小朋友咧係會有地方可以去到被託管嘅。
So during the school year, normally OST is open after dismissal all the way to 5:45, and we normally help them with homework support, and then they get some physical activity time, and then they also get some enrichment instruction time.
咁喺學年當中咧，呢個 OST 嘅時間咧就係從佢哋放學至到下午嘅5:45。咁內容咧係包括家課嘅輔助啦，同埋佢哋肢體嘅活動，仲有一啲優化班或者加添班嘅教學。
Now, during the fall break, spring break, and summertime, like I mentioned, we are open full day 7:45 to 5:45. During those times, we offer academic instruction. They also get some time to play outside the physical activity. And then we also do field trips and special projects during the breaks.
咁至於響呢一個秋季、春季同埋夏季嘅放假嘅時候咧，呢一個 OST 咧係全日係開放嘅，咁所以時間係由朝頭早嘅上午4點，對唔住，上午嘅7:45至到下午嘅5:45嘅。咁內容咧係包括有學術性嘅教學啦，然後佢哋可以去出邊玩啦，即係有呢一個嘅肢體活動，然後亦都有實地考察，即係 field trip 同埋佢哋特別嘅項目嘅。
So we want to encourage students to continue academic learning, of course, during our program. But we also want them to have fun during our break times.
咁當佢哋嚟到我哋嘅計劃當中咧，我哋好希望鼓勵佢哋繼續佢哋學術上嘅學習咧，但係同時當佢哋係放緊假嘅時候，我哋希望佢哋有好多嘅歡樂。
So all the OST teachers will be providing academic instruction as well as special hands-on activities and projects with the students during their breaks. And then during summer break, when we have more time, they'll also go on field trips and neighborhood walks.
所以當佢哋係假期嘅時候嚟到我哋 OST 嘅班房裏頭咧，所有嘅先生都會向佢哋提供呢啲學術上嘅教育。並且同學生一齊做一啲特別嘅要用手動嘅項目。咁但係當佢哋暑假嚟到我哋 OST 裏頭嘅時候咧，我哋有更多嘅時間，所以學生亦都可以同老師一齊去到 field trip， 就係實地考察，同埋響呢一個嘅學校嘅周邊一齊去行嘅。
So coming up for fall break, we will have a hot chocolate party. So that's coming up next week.
咁嚟緊呢一個秋季假期咧，就係我哋當中會有一個熱朱古力嘅 party， 即係喺下個禮拜。
During spring break, we do a word search tournament. So we have the students play a word search in their classroom, and then the top 10 students will get to come together and do a final round of word search.
咁響春季嘅假期嘅時候咧，我哋會有一個尋字嘅比賽。咁每一班嘅小朋友佢會響當中自己同自己班裏頭嘅小朋友比賽，而最高嘅得分最高嗰前10名咧，佢哋會嚟再作一次嘅比賽。
And then from all the finalists, the top 5 word search winners will get to go on a field trip to Target, and then they get to pick their prize and then also enjoy lunch together.
咁然後最後尾嗰得分最高嘅5位小朋友咧，咁佢哋就會去到 Target 嗰度去揀佢哋嘅禮物，然後一齊食午餐。
So if your student is one of the top 5 winners, we will let you know and contact you for permission to sign the permission forms for them to go on the field trip.
如果你嘅小朋友係呢5位嘅得獎者其中嘅一位咧，我哋會聯絡你，等你能夠嚟到簽呢一啲嘅同意書嘅。
And then for summer break, we have a snow cone party that's usually on a hot day in July. And then we also have a movie day, and we usually have that the day before the first day of school. They get to go watch a movie.
咁當暑假嘅時候咧，我哋亦都會響呢個大概7月嘅時候，揾一日係好熱嘅嚟到舉行呢一個刨冰 party，然後咧響 學校開課之前嗰一日咧，我哋有一個電影日。
And so here's the sample OST schedule during our full days. This is just a sample schedule of what your child's day might look like when they're in OST.
咁所以當響夏季嘅時候，我哋係全日開放嘅時候咧，而家我哋想俾你睇下呢一個就係 OST 裏頭可能有嘅時間表。
So from 7:45 to 9:45 is drop-off time. They have breakfast. They get to play outside. 9:45 to 10, they would transition back to their classrooms. From 10 to 12, they would have some academic instruction. 12 to 12:30 is lunch. After lunch, 12:30 to 1:30, they get to go outdoor to play. 1:30 to 3:30 is enrichment time, something fun, free choice time. Maybe they can pick different stations they want to go to. 3:30 to 4 is snack time. And then from 4 to 5:45 would be pickup time and outdoor recreation.
咁由朝頭早7:45到9:45係我哋將小朋友放低嘅時候，同埋佢哋食早餐，同埋佢哋會喺外邊嚟到活動。到咗9:45到10點咧，佢哋就係要入去班房裏頭。10點到12點就係學術性嘅教學。12點到12點半係午餐。12點半到1點半。佢哋又會出翻去外邊去活動，然後1點半到3點半係呢一啲嘅加添班或者優化班，然後佢哋亦都可以有自選嘅活動。3點半至4點鐘係佢哋食小吃嘅時候，4點鐘到5:45咧，我哋就要將小朋友係帶到去外邊，佢哋去活動，然後同時間係要接翻小朋友翻屋企。
So reminder, all OST students have their own contract hours. So during the break time, please follow your assigned contract hours when dropping off and picking up your child each day. So this is not the same as elementary school where they start at the same time and end at the same time. During the break time for OST, you have to follow your own contract hours.
咁喺呢度想提醒大家，所有嘅 OST 嘅學生咧，佢哋都有佢哋自己嘅合約時間，所以請你根據呢一個已經定咗俾你嘅合約時間嚟到接送你嘅小朋友，咁樣同響佢哋小學返學嘅時候係唔一樣，因為嗰陣時咧係所有人同樣嘅時間嚟到返學，同樣嘅時間上堂，同樣嘅時間去放學。但係咧，響呢一個假期當中，好多嘅小朋友佢哋嘅合約時間係唔一樣，所以接送時間亦都係唔一樣。
And if your child will be absent or if you're running late, please be sure to call the school to notify us.
如果你嘅小朋友當天係唔能夠嚟嘅時候，或者你嘅小朋友係遲到嘅時候，請你一定要打電話俾學校嚟到通知我哋。
And then here I want to remind everyone about pick up and drop off. So if your child goes to Commodore Stockton, then you go into the black gate right here and ring the doorbell. Room 5 and room 22 are on the 3rd floor.
咁一提嘅咧，就係如果你嘅小朋友係嚟到 Commodore Stockton 嘅接送嘅時候咧，咁你會嚟到呢一個Trenton 街嗰個黑色嘅閘嗰度咧，而家呢個箭嘴指示嘅地方，然後撳鐘，然後5號室同埋22號教室咧，佢哋會合班係俾家長去接佢哋嘅，咁佢哋咧就係響3樓。咁接佢哋嘅時候咧，就去到5號室嗰個時間係對唔住，係放低佢哋嘅時候，去到5號室時間係早上嘅7:45到9:45。
Yeah, so like room 5 and room 22 will combine for drop off. So from 7:45 to 9:45, drop off in room 5, and then for pickup, room 5 and room 22 will combine again from 4:15 to 5:45.
咁同樣係當要接你嘅小朋友嘅時候，如果佢係5號教室同埋22號教室嘅時候，呢兩班咧就會合班留響5號教室，咁然後由4:15到5:45咧係接翻佢哋走嘅時間。
And then if you can't find them in either classroom, then they're probably up on the 4th floor yard.
如果你響呢兩班嘅班房都揾唔到你自己嘅小朋友咧，好可能佢哋去咗4樓嗰個操場嗰度。
Okay, moving on is Gordon J. Lau pickup and drop off. So Gordon J. Lau, you would drop off at the Washington upper yard. So that's right here. And from 7:45 to 9:45, you would drop them off here in the upper yard.
如果你嘅小朋友係嚟到 Gordon J. Lau 嘅時候咧，咁接送係如下嘅，咁響放低佢嗰陣時咧，就去到 Washington 街嘅上邊嘅操場。咁根據你自己嘅合約時間咧，放低佢嘅時間係7:45至到9:45嘅。
So after 9:45, they're going to be going up to the classroom. We'll have someone standing here at the gate until 10:30 for drop-offs, okay? After 10:30, we will not be accepting any more drop-offs because we can't have staff. We don't have enough staff to come down for each student that comes in. So make sure that you get to school by 10:30, and we'll have someone waiting here until 10:30 to pick up your child.
咁9:45嘅時候咧，我哋就會帶晒所有學生去到佢自己嘅班房。咁所以如果你係要9:45之後先至放低你嘅小朋友嘅時候咧，就請到你嚟到呢個箭嘴所而家打緊圈嗰一個嘅 Washington 嘅閘門嗰度。係要係喺10:30，我哋先至會有人從呢一度帶。
Before 10:30. Anytime before 10:30, we'll have someone waiting there for them, but no more drop-offs after 10:30.
對唔住，翻譯員糾正，係10:30之前，請你將你嘅小朋友係帶到嚟呢一個閘門嗰一度，咁有人就會帶你嘅小朋友去到教室嗰度。但係如果遲過10:30咧，我哋好對唔住啦，因為其實我哋冇咁多嘅人手，要可以由10:30之後逐一帶小朋友去到佢自己所屬嘅班房嗰度。
And then for pickup, if your contract hour is 3:30, we will bring your child down to this Washington gate at 3:30. Please be on time because if you don't come on time at 3:30, then we'll bring them back up into the classroom.
咁至於接翻你嘅小朋友嘅時候，如果你嗰個合約時間係3:30接佢嘅時候咧，我哋就會將你嘅小朋友咧3:30就帶到嚟同樣呢一個 Washington 嘅閘門嗰度。咁如果你過咗時間都未接到佢嘅時候，我哋就會將你嘅小朋友帶翻去佢自己所屬嘅班房。
And then from 4 to 5:45, they're going to come back down to the yard again. And so you can pick up your students from 4 to 5:45 according to their contract hours.
而係由4:30至到5:45嘅合約時間去接翻你嘅小朋友嘅時候咧，我哋會將你哋嘅小朋友帶到去 Washington 呢一個上邊嘅操場嗰一度，係箭嘴指示嘅地方。
And then for Jean Parker, pick up and drop off, we will have your students can be dropped off in the cafeteria from 7:45 to 9:15 at the side door. So you can come straight into the cafeteria from 7:45 to 9:15.
至於響 Jean Parker 嘅接送咧，就係要視乎你自己嗰個合約時間，係應該係7:45到9:45呢個時段咧，你可以帶你嘅小朋友去到呢一個 Jean Parker 箭嘴所指嘅側跟嗰一道門，就係會入到去嘅呢一個嘅飯堂嗰度嘅。
Sorry, 9:15.
對唔住，係7:45至到9:15。
And then after 9:15, please drop them off in the lower yard right here.
咁如果係9:15之後先嚟嘅咧，就請你將佢帶到去下低呢一個嘅操場，係而家黑色箭嘴所打圈嘅地方。
For picking up from 3:30 to 4, you would pick them up by ringing the bell at the front black gate, and you can come in and go to the classroom to pick up from 3:30 to 4.
咁如果你要接佢嘅時候咧，從3:30至到4點嘅時候咧，你到嚟前邊呢一個黑色嘅閘門嗰度，然後按鈴，然後咧你就可以去到佢所屬嘅班房，然後接佢。
And then for pickup after 4, so from 4 to 5:45, they'll be in the cafeteria again, and so you can go to the side door at the cafeteria to pick up.
然後如果你係要4:30至到5:45去接你嘅小朋友嘅時候咧，我哋會再將佢哋帶到去呢一個飯堂，咁所以你亦都嚟呢一個飯堂側跟嗰度嘅門嚟到接佢哋。
I would like to remind everyone that please update your emergency cards. We have noticed some parents did not include everyone on the emergency card that they would like to pick up their child. Only adults listed on the emergency card with a matching photo ID may pick up the student or may pick up your child. And so if you haven't already, please update your emergency card.
咁喺呢一度咧，我呼籲各位家長，請你更新你呢一個緊急卡上所有嘅人嘅名咁如果係有緊急事故嘅時候，唔係你嚟接佢，而係有另外一個大人嚟接佢咧，我哋只會將你嘅小朋友交俾嗰個大人，嗰個名係喺呢一張卡上面，同埋佢要出示一個有照片嘅身份證，同呢一個緊急卡上列出嘅成人嘅資料係匹配，我哋先至會將你嘅小朋友交俾佢哋嘅。咁所以再呼籲大家，請你務必將呢一個緊急卡上面所有大人嘅名都更新。
Moving on, we have school updates.
咁而家講學校最新嘅動向。
First, I want to thank everyone for your donations. We have reached our goal. And so as you can see, we are doing, the hot chocolate, the snow cones, the movie day, things like that. And also we'll be using your donations for field trips during the summer.
咁首先咧講一講呢一個嘅捐獻，多謝大家嚟到捐獻。咁我哋已經達到我哋年終嘅目標啦。咁所以咧，其實我哋係用你哋所捐出嚟嘅錢。頭先都聽到會響唔同嘅假期嘅時候咧，佢哋會有譬如刨冰或者熱朱古力或者呢一個電影嘅派對。咁亦都係用你哋嘅錢去幫佢哋，等佢哋可以暑假嘅時候可以去 field trip。
I wanted to let everyone know that we have an OST survey out, and this OST survey lets us know how we're doing. Your response will be completely confidential, and it will also help us improve our program. And so if you can, I encourage you to either go to the link, or actually the easier way here would be to scan the QR code here, and then you can answer the survey for us.
咁想大家都知道咧，我哋呢一個 OST 咧有一個調查問卷，請你幫忙填妥呢個調查問卷，等我哋知道我哋實在營運嘅情況係點樣樣。咁你嘅回應咧係全部都保密嘅。咁當你係答呢啲嘅問卷嘅時候，其實係幫助我哋嚟提升我哋呢一個計劃裏頭嘅質素。咁呢一度有一個連線，但係更容易咧就係你掃描呢一個嘅二維碼，就會帶到去你呢一個嘅調查問卷嗰度。
So please, please, please help us do the survey. It helps a lot if we have more responses from our OST program for the survey, so they know that parents are using our program.
咁務請務必每一位嘅家長都掃描呢個二維碼嚟填妥呢一個嘅問卷，因為當你填咗呢個問卷又俾翻我哋嘅時候咧，我哋先至知道原來係有家長係用我哋呢個 OST 嘅計劃嘅。
I also wanted to remind parents that we will not be collecting any family fees for the full 23-24 school year. So, from July 2023 to June 2024, there will be no family fees. After June 30th, 2024, we're not sure at this point, but I will keep you updated if we need to collect it after June 2024.
咁呢一度一睇咧，就係我哋呢一個2023到2024嘅學年咧，係冇收嘅家庭，冇收唔需要俾家庭嘅費用，即是話係2023年7月1號至到2024年6月30號都係唔需要繳費嘅。但係如果響2024年6月30號之後，至於需唔需要繳費咧？我會另行通知，因為而家我哋仍然唔知道。
I also want to remind everyone that the last day for 5th graders will be June 4th, 2024. And so we encourage parents to start applying for and looking for alternative summer programs for your 5th graders as soon as possible.
咁亦都想提醒家長。我哋5年班嘅學生，佢上課最後一日咧係2024年6月4號，咁所以我哋想鼓勵你而家就開始為佢哋暑假嘅項目、暑假裏頭嘅佢哋嘅活動嚟到作好準備。
So again, reminder, the last day of school for the 5th graders is June 4th, 2024. And that's also the last day that they will be in our OST program. So 5th graders will not be in the OST program for summer. So you have to apply for another summer program.
所以再講多一次，5年班嘅學生，佢哋最後一日上課嘅日子咧係2024年6月4號，但係亦都係佢哋上我哋嘅 OST 最後嗰一日，即是話咧，佢哋呢一日之後咧就唔會得到校區俾佢嘅 OST 服務，所以5年班學生嘅家長請你哋由而家開始咧，或者盡快咧為佢哋嘅暑假嚟到打算。
We are still enrolling for preschool. So this is for, if you have any friends or know of anyone that's interested in preschool, we are still enrolling.
咁我哋現時咧仍然接受學前班嘅學生報名嘅。如果你哋知道有你哋嘅親戚朋友有小朋友係想嚟到報名嘅時候，你可以提醒佢哋。
We accept students as young as 2 years and 9 months, and we prefer them to be potty trained.
咁小朋友如果佢哋係2歲9個月咧，就可以報名嘅。咁我哋希望佢到時就係已經戒咗片添。
So, like I said, if you know of any family or friends who applied and have not heard back, please let me know. You can text the child's name and birth date to my cell phone number, 415-470-6052. So if you have a family or any family or friends who applied, you can text the child's name and birth date to me, and I will speed up the enrollment process for them.
所以如果你知道有邊啲親戚或者朋友嘅小朋友已經佢哋報咗名，或者佢哋仲未收到消息，或者已經報咗名嘅時候，可以鼓勵佢哋將佢哋小朋友嘅名同埋佢嘅出生日期短信到嚟俾我，個電話號碼係415-470-6052。 4154706052，咁我咧就可以盡快佢哋加快佢哋呢一個嘅報名嘅過程，同埋會回答佢哋究竟我哋接受咗佢未？
Oh, I don't do enrollment. I'm just gonna push it so that it's quicker.
對唔住，係要更正嘅，因為我唔係負責註冊或者報名嘅，咁所以咧我只會幫助佢哋呢一個嘅流程比較快一啲嘅啫。
Thank you. And then here's just some reminders that if your student is not feeling well or if they're experiencing any symptoms, we encourage them to stay home. And then if they are absent for more than 5 days, then we require a doctor's note.
咁喺呢一度想提醒大家，如果你嘅小朋友係唔舒服或者係有出現症狀嘅時候，請你哋將佢哋留返喺屋企。如果小朋友係缺課有5日以上嘅時候，就需要醫生紙。
And then we still have some at-home COVID test kits available at the office. And so if you need one, you can feel free to come to the office to pick one up.
咁我哋嘅辦公室仍然有一啲在家嘅 COVID 嘅檢驗盒，如果你需要嘅時候，你可以嚟到辦公室去攞嘅。
And then if your child tests positive, we ask that you notify the school. If your child is COVID positive, we do not require a doctor's note.
如果你嘅小朋友檢驗出嚟係陽性嘅時候，請你盡快嚟到通知學校。如果佢係因為 COVID 陽性而會缺席嘅時候咧，係唔需要出示醫生紙嘅。
And so here are some important dates. November 20 and 21, like I said, is fall break. We are open and we're having our hot chocolate party.
咁呢度有一啲重要嘅日子，就好似我哋講係11月20號同埋11月21號係我哋秋季嘅假期，但係我哋 OST 係全日係開放嘅。咁當中我哋會舉行我哋嘅熱朱古力 party。
November 22nd to November 24th, we are closed, so the school is closed.
咁11月22號到11月24號，咁個學校咧係，而且我哋呢一個項目咧，亦都係關門嘅。
We will also be closed for winter break from December 22nd to January 5th, so there will be no OST during winter break.
咁至於寒假嘅時候，係12月22號到1月5號嗰陣時咧，我哋學校亦都係閂門嘅，即是話咧唔會有 OST 呢一個項目。
From April 8 to April 12 is spring break and we are open. OST is open and we will be doing our word search tournament during that time.
咁春假嘅時候，由4月8號到4月12號，咁我哋呢個 OST 咧係開放嘅。咁當中咧，我哋會舉辦呢一個嘅尋字比賽。
And then our next OST parent meeting will be Thursday, April 4th at 6 p.m. So at that meeting, I'll talk more about spring break and I'll talk more about summer.
咁我哋下一次呢個 OST 家長會議咧，就會響出年嘅4月4號星期四下午6點鐘舉行。咁到時咧，我就會講更多關於呢一個春假同埋暑假嘅嘢。
Here is our contact information. So first at Commodore Stockton, our office is open 8 to 5:30. Here's our school phone number. We also have a school cell phone number that you can text in Chinese or English. And then we also have our school email.
咁呢一度咧係我哋聯絡嘅資料。第一項咧就係呢個 Commodore Stockton 嘅辦公室嘅開放時間係由早上8點至到下午5點半。咁第一個咧係我哋學校嘅電話號碼係415-291-7932。咁學校咧亦都有一個手機號碼嘅，係415-260 415-2960，咁呢一個號碼咧，你可以發短信上嚟，係用英文、中文都得嘅。咁至於學校亦都有一個電郵地址係 cc915@sfusd.edu。
And then over at Gene Parker, our office is only open in the afternoon. So it is open from 2 to 5:30 p.m. We have our school phone number. If you call and no one answers, please leave a voicemail. And then we also have our Gene Parker school email.
咁喺 Gene Parker 咧個辦公室咧，只係晏晝嗰陣時先至係開放嘅，時間係下午嘅2點至到下午5點半。咁學校係有一個電話號碼係415-291-7967，415-291-7967。如果你打電話入嚟係冇人接聽嘅時候，務請你留言。咁我哋學校亦都係有電郵地址嘅，係 cc945@sfusd.edu。
And then lastly, here is my cell phone number, which you can also text.
咁最後尾咧，你睇到呢一個就係余校長 Jenny Yu 佢嘅手機電話號碼係415-470-6052，415-470-6052。咁呢一個電話號碼你都可以發短信上嚟嘅。
All right, so that's the end of our presentation. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording and then also